Alright, hello art people. Welcome to day 2 of our watering can flower pots. Again, this is our reference image. Last time we painted some paper with this kind of tin color paint, and now we're going to draw the watering can. I'm going to use a crayon so it's easier for you guys to see, but you can definitely use a pencil. Since you're going to be using a pencil, we are actually going to draw on the back of this. Unless it's hard for you to draw on the back of this because there's something else, then you can draw on the front with the crayon like me. Or you can draw with a pencil on the front, whatever's easiest for you. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is turn my paper upside down. Or no, I'll turn it like this. And I'm going to draw a parenthesis line on the left and a parenthesis line on the bottom, like so. And then I'm going to connect those two parenthesis lines with a smile line. Okay. Alright, and for the handle, I'm going to do a letter C, like a backwards C. And then I'll do a smaller backwards C inside of that for the handle. And for the spout, I'm going to do a diagonal line going up and a diagonal line going up. And then I'm going to do an oval. I'm going to start at the top diagonal line, go up, around, and connect. And instead of finishing the whole handle, I'm just going to go like that. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is then cut this out. And I'm not going to worry about the inside here. I have a trick for that later. So you can get out your scissors. We can go ahead and cut that out. Alright, and then the trick for this is if we have time at the end, we can color inside of this handle with the white oil pastel, and it'll look like we cut that part out. Okay, the next thing that we're going to need is our piece of paper to glue it onto. We're just going to lay that flat on the table, and then we're going to take our watering can and place it towards the bottom, like this, where we want it to go. And then we're going to hold that still, and with our pencil we are just going to draw the smiley line that we drew when we made the watering can cutout. So I'm just going to draw this line here, and it will match the top. That way we know where the top of this flower pot is. Then we can move the flower pot aside. And now we're going to write our name in the bottom right corner. And our class, which is 1, and the first letter of our teacher's last name. Okay? And now we're going to draw or paint the stems for our flowers. So we need a paint palette. I am just using a piece of scrap paper folded in half. Okay? And we need some green paint. And we're just going to squeeze a little bit of green paint onto our palette like that. Okay. Then we're going to need a paintbrush in water. We're going to dip our paintbrush in the paint, and we're going to start a little bit underneath the line here. And we're going to draw a line going up. Okay, then you can put your paintbrush in your water, swish, swish, swish. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do are the flowers, and these are going to be with our fingers. So we're going to get out some pink. We're going to pour some pink on our palette, and we're going to pour some blue on our palette. And we can go ahead and start with the pink. So you're just going to take the tip of your finger, put a little bit, and then do some dots going down one of the stems. And then you just wipe it on the table, or on the palette, not the table, the palette. And then you can dip your finger in the blue. And if you wanted to turn this pink into purple, you could just dip on top a couple times, and it will turn it into more of a purple. Like that. And again, you can just wipe your finger on the palette. So you can mix some purple right on your palette if you want. So you have purple, and so to make the purple, you just mix the pink with the blue. So you've got, you can do purple, okay, and then you could do pink, okay, and you just kind of want to do it on the tops of the stem. You don't want to cover up all of the stem. You could even mix some of the blue and the green up if you wanted. Okay. Then you just are going to wipe your finger on the pink palette, and we can throw the pink palette away. So you can just fold it. You don't need to like squeeze it so all the pink comes out. Just kind of fold it gently, and then that can go into the trash. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put our watering can on the bottom, and we're going to flip it upside down. We're going to get a glue stick, and we're going to glue the back of the watering can. Okay, and once it's all glued on the back, we're going to just flip it over and place it on there like so. Okay, and then we are going to get a white oil pastel. And we are going to just color inside of the handle so it looks like the paper behind it, and it looks like we cut it out, but we didn't even have to cut it out. Alright, and then if I have time, I'm going to do this part for you where there's a little bow and the twine. I will cut out twine and hot glue that twine down for you guys if I have time. And also if we have time, we can put a little note there as well. Okay? Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!